Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda Smith, and I'm very excited to have the opportunity to share with you my at home primary makerspace project that I completed. For this project, I decided to click on the tile, How to Make Origami, and that led me to the gatheringbeauty.com blogs that had a whole bunch of different origami projects listed. Origami is something that I've enjoyed doing occasionally since middle school whenever we learned how to make paper cranes. And I thought with Valentine's Day coming around, so this might be a good project that I could use in my classroom. Here is the paper heart that I made using just some red construction paper that I had available in my classroom. As I was making the project, some of the things that I felt went really well were that there were pictures and instructions written for each step, and there were very few challenging folds. And with a little bit of practice, this project is something that could be made rather quickly. Something I might do differently if I were making a how-to video for this project is, even though pictures and instructions were provided, if you look at the pictures there on the screen, they decided to use a light colored background along with a light colored piece of origami paper. And with that silver shimmer, it made it a little bit difficult to see a few of the steps. So by either changing the paper to where it has like maybe one light side and one darker side, or changing the background so that it's a darker background with a lighter piece of paper, that might make some of those steps a little bit easier to see. Also, I found that while I was doing this project, if at this stage, we could have flipped the paper over and added an extra horizontal fold going across that intersection of the X, that might possibly make this following fold a little bit easier. So I know I had a little bit of trouble with that one. And so if I have some trouble with that particular fold, I imagine my first grade students would have that problem too. Also, on the website, it did suggest to use lightweight construction paper or origami paper. And I found that there was a lot of truth to that. I just grabbed some regular heavy construction paper, and as the folds became more and more intricate, it did get rather bulky and was kind of challenging to get some of those folds as crisp and as neat as I would have liked them to be. So things that I learned from this project are to always take some time, test those projects yourself, so that way you can troubleshoot for your students, plan for misunderstandings. That'll be something that can help maybe save some of your students from some tears. We don't want them to get frustrated and upset from makerspace activities. So we want to encourage their creativity. And so we don't want those tears. And by doing those things, we can ensure that we are providing materials and resources that will help lead them to success. Some of the ways that I could use this project in the future are to use this to promote a positive and safe classroom environment. One of the suggestions was that you could have students writing sweet notes to each other or words of encouragement, and then they can be folded up into the hearts, which can be delivered to their classmates. So we could do this as part of our morning meetings. This will be filling each other's emotional buckets. And plus, there's just a lot of opportunities for literature connections, thinking about stories like Have You Filled a Bucket Today and The Kissing Hand, really any story that boasts a strong friendship or relationship. Thank you for listening to my project. I hope you have fun creating your own paper hearts.